fun, energetic young people.
Yes, but can they dunk that ball like those guys do?
Not so much, not so much. Jeremy Carter was out this morning, guys. This is video from him, and he was out with all the rain we had. We had 1 to 2 inches of rain in the southwest sides of the metro. Did have some ponding on the roadways for sure, making kind of tough for travelers. Some areas, this was southwest 149th in Portland, water coming from the creek up over the roadway, which does make it dangerous. This is what we watch for. No major flooding today. Some erosion, though, of the Oklahoma back roads down in Grady County. You know the drill, though. In this part of the state, we always start to see that on those back roads when you get heavy rain. Just remember, when you see areas like this, when the water is completely over the roadways, especially if it's rushing or near a creek, just find an alternate route. A lot of ponding this morning as well. Let me show you how much rain fell in just the past 6 hours. Areas that we're still monitoring right now to possibly have some high water. Jeremy's been all through southwest sides of the city, all the way down between Amber and Tuttle. No major problems there, but some of the heaviest rain has fallen in that area, close to an inch in bullseyes around portions of Canadian County. And one area we're watching is from Seminole up to Little in Seminole County. 2 to locally 3 inches of rain has fallen in the last 6 hours there. So just watch it as you're heading out on the roadways. So far, if you look all the way back to Thursday, the last 5 days, we've had 3 to 4 to nearly 5 inches of rain in central Oklahoma. Kingfisher, 4.9. Guthrie, 4.3 at the airport, 3.8. 1.7 in Chickasha. Zooming out, look at the 4-inch totals down to the southeast. Good rain up into northern, southern Oklahoma, northwestern portion of the state, a 1/10 to just under a 1/2 of an inch of rain. There were areas out in the panhandle, though, that have had a couple of inches of rain as well. Rain still coming down. It's not all that torrential. The heaviest of rain right now is in South Edmond, North Oklahoma City, and up near the Deer Creek area. Showers, pretty light now, moderate rain. Kingfisher down to Canadian County. Here's the heavier rain now coming into South Edmond, down to Frontier City, I-35. That's a heavy shower. Heavy shower now along the Kilpatrick Turnpike, heading over towards Portland. That's coming into kind of West Edmond. Heavy showers down near Allen and Stonewall, back up to Prague. New showers taking off down here into southern Seminole County and Pottawatomie County. And what's going on is this low is pivoting over Oklahoma. So this morning, if you were watching the morning show, we were tracking the showers move from the south to the north, and they really started to slow down. Now everything's trying to transition and move from the north to the south. So it's kind of stalled out in this area, why those rainfall totals are a little bit heavier. 67 degrees is the current temperature, and our temps, they don't budge much from where they are right now in central Oklahoma. Now that low is pivoting through, we're getting that north wind to take hold, little gusty in western Oklahoma. Big impact on the temps, 60s and 70s versus the 50s in the northwest. And highs today won't warm a whole lot in the northwest. We'll see about upper 60s, may make it to 70 later this afternoon in Oklahoma City as the rain pulls away from us. It'll be making its way on out. Best rain chance later this afternoon will be in the northeast. Now there's a risk that a few of these storms later this afternoon can produce up to quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. We've saw this time and time again over the past couple of days. You get into the afternoon hours, those cores get a little bit stronger, and you can briefly get some severe hail or a severe wind gust, especially as those storms start to die. So that is a very low risk, but up towards the northeast is where we would expect that. Highs today, again, not much warmer than we are right now in the northwest. You'll go from the 50s to the low 60s, 70 in Oklahoma City, if we're lucky, later today. We may be a couple degrees cooler than that, depending on how long this rain hangs around over the next couple of hours. Future Next Gen showing everything winding down with the of the northeast. This area will continue to see waves of rain and storms, and the flooding potential will go up this afternoon in that zone. Again, may have some hail, some gusty winds, not a tornado threat with this. The showers taper off. Here's 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Everything exiting dry later today, really through about lunchtime on for western Oklahoma. Tonight's much cooler. We're talking 50s across the region versus the 60s and 70s we had this morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, the clouds, the rain push to the northeast. We try to make it back into the low 70s in Oklahoma City. Sunshine makes its way back into the forecast in western Oklahoma. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll hold on to the clouds for a little while, central to the east. Very slight chance of a stray shower. Next opportunity for storms is going to wait all the way until Friday, when we have the risk of severe weather. The threats are going to be large hail, damaging winds, and maybe some flooding ahead of a cold front Friday. We're watching that. That front moves in, cools us down for your weekend, and the upcoming weekend looks dry. And we're back right after this.